Hi, I'm Avery and Sandra with WagerIQ.ai, and today we're talking about the one thing that quietly decides whether you win or go broke betting sports: your bankroll. Yeah, I know, it's not as sexy as 5-leg same-game parlays, but if you ignore this, it does not matter how sharp your picks are. You will eventually donate your account back to the sportsbook. So let's fix that in the next few minutes. First, quick definition. Your bankroll is the total amount of money you set aside just for betting. Not your rent, not your emergency fund, not next month's car payment. It's your betting budget. Step 1 is to pick a number that's comfortable for your real life, not your ego. For some people, that might be $300 for the season. For others, it might be $1,000, $2,000, or more. The rule is simple. If losing it would mess up your actual life, it's too big. Once you have that number, we go to the most important part: units. A unit is just your standard bet size, usually between 1% and 3% of your bankroll. So if your bankroll is $1,000, 1% units equals $10 per bet. 2% units equals $20 per bet. Most smart bettors live in that 1% to 2% range. It's not flashy, but it keeps you alive when variance punches you in the face, which it absolutely will. What you want to avoid is the classic gut feel strategy, where one game is $25, the next is $100, then a random $5 sprinkle, all based on vibes. That's how you turn a decent week of picks into a disaster. Next, let's talk about the biggest bankroll killer: chasing losses. Here's how it goes. You lose a couple of early games. You're annoyed. Instead of sticking to your 1-unit bets, you fire a giant get-it-all-back play on Sunday night. You don't love the game, you're just mad. And when that loses, now your problem isn't today, it's your whole month. That's chasing. That's tilt. And that's how good bettors blow up. So here are a few simple rules to protect yourself. Set a loss limit. For example, if you're down 5 units in a day, you're done. No exceptions. Never increase your unit size midday just to get even. And if you're emotional, step away. There will always be another slate. Now, let's touch on different bet types. Not every bet deserves a full unit. Straight bets are your foundation. Parlays, same-game parlays, long shot futures, those should be smaller because the variance is much higher. A simple setup could be 1 unit on your straight bets, half a unit or less on standard parlays, a quarter unit or less on wild same-game parlays and lottery tickets. That way, a little parlay heater is fun, but a parlay losing streak doesn't nuke your entire bankroll. Finally, if you want to actually improve over time, you have to track what you're doing. Start thinking in units, not just dollars. Write down the bet you made, the odds, how many units you risked, the result. Over time, you can see your ROI. You can see if you're any good at parlays or if you should just stop. And you can check whether you're beating the closing line or always getting the worst number. Remember, pros don't measure success in one night or one weekend. They think in hundreds of bets. Your bankroll management is the bridge between where you are now and that long-term mindset. If you want to go deeper, we just posted the full Ultimate Bankroll Management Guide on WagerIQ.ai with example bankroll plans, unit size charts, and rules for parlays, props, and live betting. Check the link in the description. If this helped you, hit like, subscribe, and drop a comment with your current unit size. Or be honest and tell me if you've just been winging it. I'm Avery with WagerIQ.ai. Bet smarter, protect that bankroll, and I'll see you in the next one.